Share some stories with you, okay? I was out on the streets of DC on Monday. I was out on the streets of DC on Wednesday.
Good
and I was out on
afternoon,
the
everyone. We have
streets
a
of DC on Thursday.
We are Opera in the Park. Please stay.
I'm here to tell you, I had a gun pulled on me in 1985 at C Street Northeast. I have not had a gun pulled on me since then. So I don't know where the crime is. I guess I can't find it. Yeah, in the White House. In the White House. But I had one lady share with me that she had two friends taken off the streets by ICE. Close friends. Shame. Shame. One of them had kids, and their kids was left behind. That's what I just don't get it. I had another lady come up to me, and she said, the cops picked me up off the streets, and I stayed in jail all night without any charges. They let me go the next morning. Shame. Shame. Repeat after me. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. In the name of humanity. We refuse to accept a fascist America. Okay, folks, I want you to take 3 seconds to say hello to the next person. Say hello to everybody. My God, that's humanity. How are you doing? That's humanity. If somebody comes up, one of the homeless people come up to me off the streets, and I got money in my pocket, and I can spare a few dollars, guess what I do? I give them a few dollars. And you know what, folks? I ain't missed a meal. I have not missed a meal. Them taking these homeless and just putting them wherever they can put them, that is inhumane. That is inhumane. This whole Trump regime is inhumane. I've seen a lot through the years, but I've never seen shit like this. Never. And I'm glad that as far as I can see, I see people. God bless you. We are going to march to the White House, and we are going to be knowing that we want this Trump regime to go now. As I leave the stage, I only got one thing to say. I'm the medic. I'll be at the end of the march. If anybody needs me, just check me out.
All right, thank you, Ralph. Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! And I so appreciate Ralph's bringing us together around in the name of humanity. We refuse to accept a fascist America. I want to bring up now our keynote speaker, Sam Goldman. She's from the National Office of Refuse Fascism. Everybody, please give your full attention to Sam Goldman.
All right, beautiful people, make some noise for yourselves! You look amazing! We got some signs I just want to read out real quick. We got no fascist takeover of DC. We've got another beautiful homemade sign, no hate, no fascism, no Trump. And we've got democracy is a verb, fight for it. The Trump fascist regime is illegitimate. fascism.org, and open to all. A bold plan that measures up to what we face. A bold plan that everyone needs to come together to realize. The time has come for the fall of the Trump fascist regime. Beginning November 5th, 2025, Washington, D.C. Fascism is not a looming threat. It is upon us now. Humanity's only hope is for the decent people of this country to rise in our millions. We cannot wait for future and rigged elections. We must drive out the Trump fascist regime from power. Beginning November 5th, the one-year anniversary of Trump's election, flood D.C. in determined and non-violent protest. Surround the White House, surround the Capitol, surround the illegitimate fascist-packed Supreme Court. Come back again and again and again. Across the country, refuse to comply. Every person of conscience, millions of us together, grind the machinery of this fascist regime to a halt. Don't stop until Trump is removed. The Trump fascist regime is illegitimate. Say it with me. Illegitimate. What it is demanding we become unconscionable. At every level of society, in every institution, tens of millions of us know this in our very bones. If we dare, we can defeat a horror that threatens humanity's very survival. If it is, and if we fail to even try, future generations, if they exist, will never forgive us. The Trump fascist regime is shredding the rule of law, making a mockery of due process, illegitimately deploying the military on U.S. soil, disappearing immigrants and other brown-skinned citizens into brutal concentration camps, aggressively resurrecting genocidal white supremacy, reversing the gains not only of the 1960s, but even of the Civil War and resurrection. Reconstruction song. Reconstruction, that was great. Enslaving women through the brutality and suffocation of forced motherhood. Trying to erase our LGBTQ siblings with particular venom. Trampling democratic rights, violating international law, assaulting and threatening politicians and judges, paving the way for boundless terror against the people, accelerating climate collapse, cutting science and medicine, costing millions of lives, depleting humanity's store of knowledge, destroying truth, drowning out reason, subjugating the arts to fascist cruelty and conformity, targeting everything that is decent, moral, and good.